The man just wanted a massage, but ended up losing his life instead. At that moment, Lewis was upstairs undergoing an inspection by the health and safety officer. Dorothy had to handle the scene downstairs by herself. But the more urgent the situation, the more urgent things tend to happen. Jack had been searching for his missing landlord father and had even hired a private investigator. On the app connected to the landlord's pacemaker, she saw his heart's current location, the basement of the pie shop. When she arrived in the basement, she was shocked to find a body lying on the bed. Seeing this, Dorothy had no choice but to use the same method to silence her. After Lewis dealt with the health inspector, he excitedly went to share the good news with Dorothy. What he found was that the pie-filling ingredients had more than doubled. But Lewis didn't panic because all he saw were steadily rising sales figures. Since they hadn't been purchasing meat for such a long time, it finally caught the supplier's attention. Although fewer and fewer customers were ordering meat from him, he didn't care about that anymore. Through his deductive reasoning, he had long suspected that the recent pie ingredients were definitely those missing people from the neighborhood. He just naively assumed that Dorothy was being coerced by Lewis. He even proposed an even bolder idea.
What am I saying? I'm saying I want in.
Because he too, constantly oppressed by life, had many friends he wished would disappear. Dorothy once again felt the urge to end all this wickedness. She realized just how serious the problem had become. He had figured out so much. Jack had already tracked them down, and sooner or later, other missing people's family and friends would come knocking. The two decided to sell the shop to Jack and take the money to flee in a week. But disaster still struck. Jack discovered their cold storage where they kept severed limbs and body parts. He found his father's head sitting right there on the shelf. The next second, he was knocked to the ground by Dorothy.
You!